So, continuing to talk about how to handle people issues on your team and drama on your team, and how to not enable that inadvertently. One of the things that managers struggle with is, how do I handle complaints in a productive manner? Naturally, we don't like hearing complaints. We're hoping everything is going well, and we don't really like to focus on the negative. But at the same time, complaints are a real thing, and venting is a necessary uh, venting is a necessary way to burn off some of the emotion that can happen. And if we have emotion, if we're all caught up in our emotions, we're having a difficult time being logical. And so we have to kind of move through or deal with the emotion first, and then we can be productive. So you'll have to decide if you're going to listen to venting. But the way I handled venting is, as soon as I heard that or recognized that there was a complaint, or this person was about to make a complaint about another individual, I would stop them and I would say, we can go down this road under two conditions. The first condition is, you need to know that if you're going to tell me about this, I'm going to hold you accountable for addressing it with the individual. And don't worry, I will help you figure out how you're going to do that. But that is the way that I will listen to this, because otherwise we're just kind of gossiping. And the second thing is, there's going to be a limited amount of time that we're going to vent, because venting can become unproductive. And if you have that much emotion to blow off, maybe we need to sleep on it and then try to address it tomorrow so we can get past some of the emotion in a productive way. So those are the two things I require of people. Then I listen to them for the amount of time that I said that I would. And then we move on to, how are you going to address this with the issue? What do you want to say? How do you want to approach them? If the person is just doesn't feel like they can address the issue by themselves, I will occasionally go as only a mediator, though. They still have to be prepared. They still have to say what's true for them, what's occurred, and how it made them feel, kind of things, in order to address the issue with the person who's offended them or who's upset them. Um, and then at the end of the conversation with the individual who's has a complaint, I tell them, okay, we're going to set a date for when you will have had this conversation with this individual by. And then you and I are going to get together. Usually I set that appointment up right there. We're going to get together. We're going to go over, how did it go? How do you think you could have done better? What could you have done differently? What did you learn? All of that. But that's how I hold the individual accountable for actually having the conversation. I hope this has helped you. And if you follow me for more on social, either Facebook or LinkedIn, or catch me on my website for a free consult.